How's it going, lads? Phil Potter here, and welcome to the 33rd episode of Road to a Better Bollocks FC. Now, if my voice sounds a little bit different to usual, it's because I'm only after waking up, so my brain and my voice are just absolutely all over the shop. But before we plunge our plonkers into today's episode, if you're looking for some extremely cheap Ultimate Team coins, then make sure you check out thegamekeys.co.uk. Their link will be in the description below, and if you use the discount code Phil, you get a further 5% off. They also have a fully automated service, which means you get your coins in less than 5 seconds after your order, which is absolutely class. But we start off this episode with a bit of DIKEMBE. What a super save from Sirigu there, but I'm afraid I have to say this now. It's time to introduce Snoop Dogg. Make you sweat. I don't know if I'll use that too often now, but anyway, I know we've already had a bit of DIKEMBE already, but wait till you stay tuned. I've got a little DIKEMBE surprise for you, okay? Unfortunately, Sirigu couldn't save that. Robin was, Robin is not missing that chance any week of the day. No, any day of the week. Oh, God. But here we go in the 48th minute. The filthy, dirty bollocks. Now, there's a lot of filthy players on FIFA, but we're here to prove that we are not one of them. And look at this from Bernard. This is unbelievable effort. But unfortunately, it didn't go in. But here's Mavinga. Mavinga. Lovely link-up play from Carlos Eduardo and Mavinga there. And Carlos Eduardo finds Ronaldinho, the man that oozes class. But unfortunately, he could not score in a barrel full of fannies. But in the 86th minute, he ends up getting a player sent off. So that was actually it for the game. He goes down to 10 men, but I basically couldn't take advantage of that at all. You know, it was 2 goals down with 4 minutes to go or something like that. So we do lose our first game 2-0. And let's be honest, lads, I am absolutely terrible at FIFA. But as you can see, I had bucket loads of possession and I created a few more chances, but it just wasn't enough. It wasn't to be, you know. So we got 3 games remaining to get 6 points. So we'll see how we go. And then we use our hybrid team. Jesus, what happened to my voice there? That was absolutely mental, wasn't it? We're using our hybrid team with Rapt and all that, and we come up against a Serie A team with Balotelli, Quadrado. There's a few little beasts in there. And talking about beasts, well, I just mentioned his name a second ago. Balotelli, I'll have to use him at some stage. I just can never handle him, you know. He's absolutely ridiculous. But at half time, it's even enough. He's definitely got the better of it. But wait till you see this absolutely ridiculous goal. I don't think I've ever seen Balotelli that happy after scoring a goal, but yeah, that was absolutely hilarious. I think that's like the perfect music for that celebration, you know. But lovely work from Rapt, and unfortunately Jadson couldn't finish it off. So we lose our first 2 games 2-0, which puts us in a bad situation here. To get promoted, we need to win our last 2 games of the division, so that's not great, you know. So I go, right, if I need to win, I'm usually fairly confident with my Brazilian team. So we go into this game using our Brazilian team, and we come up against a very good Bundesliga side with Ribery, Robin, of course Aubameyang is an absolute bollocks, isn't he? And you know, that I really wanted to pile on the pressure here. So Lucas Leiva had his shooting boots and his passing boots on. He had all the boots on, because wait till you see some of the stuff he does. Like, there's an unbelievable finish, and that pass right there from Lucas Leiva is absolutely ridiculous. And we end up winning a penalty with Jobson. Neuer takes him out. To be honest, I would have sent Neuer off just for the crack, you know. But of course that means Mavinga is taking the penalty. Mavinga. Bollocks. Unfortunately, we couldn't score that penalty, and in the 18th minute, you know it's coming. Oh God, but it's time for some Superman Sirigu. Oh, I don't even know what's going on. There's too many sound bites in this episode, isn't there? It's a bit ballistic. But that Superman punch from Sirigu ended up leading quite a strong attack here. You know, Jobson finds Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, once again, he uses class, but he could not score in a limo full of fannies. That's twice in one episode. But look at that for a pass from Lucas Leiva again. And the finish from Jobson. Oh my God almighty. What a brilliant goal that was. He dinks Manuel Neuer with his bad foot. That's some incredible stuff right there. But look at this. I was just running for the space with Bernard, using his pace. And I find Carlos Eduardo some lovely skills here. Get your nipples out for the lads. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to make the most of it, you know. So at half-time, I was definitely the better team in this game, you know. But in the 48th minute, oh, God, Aubameyang runs through. And I end up giving away a penalty. Look, wasn't that absolutely filthy there? That's the replay of it. And unfortunately, I guessed the right way. And he ends up scoring. But have a look at this. Twice in one episode, lads. Superman Sirigu is going ham. He is absolutely mental now. Some may call this sweaty time, but I'm not putting sweaty time in here, because that goal was an incredible passing movement. I needed to give him a bit of a shush treatment, because he shushed me after all of his goals. And then unfortunately in the 90th minute I give away another penalty. What was I doing? Bocelli gets sent off, and look at this replay. Unfortunately, it was Bocetti's trailing foot that catches Ribery, and unfortunately he scores another goal. And Alaba's celebration's a bit mental here. Look, Miley Cyrus is getting a bit, you know, she's getting a bit of the D there. Oh, God. But anyway, we finished this game 3-0, which means we cannot get promoted, which is an absolute disgrace, to be honest. I am so bad at FIFA. I apologise, lads, all right? So we're on 13 points. That doesn't matter anymore. We're not getting promoted. I decided, you know what, I needed a rest from Division 3. Also, I sold all my players in this team. I was like, nah, it's not really working for me. It's a good team, but there's something wasn't clicking for me. I decided to go into the Gold Cup, and I was like, I'm going to give this Dutch team a bit of a chance, you know. So we come up against an English side, so it's England versus Dutch. Here we go. I hope Wijnaldum does the business. Oh, God almighty. But look at this effort from De Jong. De Jong isn't known for scoring goals, but if he had scored that, it would have been absolutely delicious. Now, I know that goal right there was a little bit dirty, but, you know, I wanted to get on the score sheet, you know. But in the 45th minute, Leroy Fer, with an absolutely incredible run, breaks through, and he absolutely wellies the post. But I love this bit of poacher instinct from Wijnaldum. Absolutely beautiful stuff there. Look at that. Get out of the way, Joe Hart. But I have someone to introduce to, and his name is...
DIKEMBE mutombo polondo mukamba dikenja njakwa mutombo. Not in my house. No. Not in my house. Not today. Not in my house. Not today. Not in my house. Not today.
That song was good while it lasted, wasn't it? But unfortunately, after Tim Krul was making all of the saves, he ended up scoring a goal with Sturridge. Now that song is nowhere near finished yet. I just asked my dad for a little bit of a section of it. Now it's not mastered properly or anything like that. But when it is, don't worry, I will have a download link for you, and you'll all be able to download it for free and listen to it all day. Have DIKEMBE Mutombo in your ears. But anyway, this guy started to get a little bit frustrated, you know. Wijnaldum had his hat-trick as well, so he was like, hey, Schneider, will you like to take the penalty next? And he did, and we went 4-1 up. And unfortunately, in the 88th minute, we conceded another goal, and yeah... It doesn't matter really. We win 4-2. It's like this. None of this is on goal difference, so it doesn't really matter. Now we're into the quarterfinals, and I'm sticking with the Dutch team. I really like this Dutch team now. And Wijnaldum, after scoring a hat trick, he's on flying form. He is. So we go into our next game. We come up against, I can't remember, a Bundesliga side for a change, with Shaqiri, which is a little bit different. Usually Robin or Blaszczykowski or something. But anyway, in the 15th minute. Look at this footwork from Elia. This is absolutely incredible, but then I kind of overdid it here. Look, what is this? I actually lost control of myself, and unfortunately Elia wasn't able to bend that into the top corner. But Wijnaldum, I just love the way he's able to like link it up stuff, because he is a centre attacking midfielder, and then he has this ability to just be in the right place. It's a little bit bizarre. I think we've really stumbled across something incredible here, I think, you know. But in the 43rd minute, we find Wijnaldum again, and look at this for some footwork. I actually have some replays in here for you as well, because that goal was absolutely delicious. Have a closer look at this. Oh my god, get out of the way, defender. And it's a nice simple finish on his bad foot. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then look at this, Wijnaldum pegging it down. Ends up tackling Dante, I think it was there. But unfortunately, the chip was absolutely bizarre looking, wasn't it? Oh, God almighty, I can't believe it. After such a good start, you know, 2-0 up going into half time. No, he scores a fucking filthy goal. But look at this work from our right back, finds Narsing, and Jesus, let's take a replay of this. Look at that. If that had gone in, I've never scored a goal like that, so I would have, you know, splooged absolutely everywhere. And Wijnaldum once again showing exactly why I love him. Oh my god, if that had gone in, I would have been swimming in my own love juice, as per usual. Oh, no, trust me, lads, that doesn't happen very often. But anyway, that is it for today's episode. We're through to the semi-finals of the Gold Cup. I hope you have enjoyed. That bit of DIKEMBE madness in there was brilliant. The Sirigu Superman, basically everything was going on in this episode, you know. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy the episode, do leave a like. It helps you out so much. And look at Wijnaldum's stats, 7 goals in 4 games. Delicious. Love you.